Hi everyone, my name is Bruce Roth, and I have today as my guest Dave Horwedel. Dave is an enrolled agent and the founder of Torchlight Tax and Financial Services. Dave, can you tell us how the Affordable Care Act, it's all in the news, how some people it's good, some people it's bad, but what are the implications for a taxpayer's taxes?
Well, if you don't have, health coverage, then the IRS is going to fine you for not having health coverage. And the fines they did last year are significantly increased this year, and so you'll actually have to pay more in taxes for failing to get health care.
And my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, is that people with very low incomes, that penalty is waived. Is that accurate?
Yeah, the penalty can be waived for people with low incomes. And the other thing that, there are some other things that, people can be waived for. For example, if you were in a home and you were threatened with an eviction, if you keep a copy of that eviction notice and you send it to the IRS and say, do the proper form.
I'm broke.
I was broke and here's the evidence of my home eviction notice, or they were threatening to cut off my power, or whatever you have, so something like that. Let's say the person actually during the year that occurred with them, and the year is over and they were under financial stress and they didn't have enough money that they really felt they could afford the health insurance, well, then they can go ahead and they can attach that to their tax return with the proper form, and it will probably be forgiven. The other interesting thing, and I know it was true last year, I think it's still true, is that the IRS doesn't take collection action based on the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, other than hold on to your refund check. So if you are going to have this and you want to arrange not to pay more than what you have to pay for your taxes, and you want to owe the IRS money and you hold on to that money, they're not going to levy you for the ACA part of your bill. But as a practical matter, I don't know,
it's like walking the tightrope.
Yeah, and then you're going to have to, and the next year they may try again, and the next year they may try again. But it's it's really is it worth the trouble? Probably not.
No, I don't play those kind of games myself anyway. I wouldn't. But I do know, I'm sure you've met people who rail about the injustice of the federal government making them purchase health insurance when they're healthy and they feel they don't need it.
Right. Right, and then, there is a philosophical point there. As a practical matter, there are also people out there that really need to understand what's going on. There are people out there that maybe they should actually get health insurance, and maybe they're low income and the federal government would pay for a lot of their health insurance, and
at least subsidize it as a bare minimum. And
right.
Perhaps the subsidies might nearly or equal 100% of the bill.
Right, and if you apply for it and the federal government pays for your health care, they don't penalize you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And thank you for watching.